Would it surprise you? I know it would surprise you. If I told you that for a period of time yesterday, there was a horrible PTSD moment where I was concerned about Bruce here over my shoulder dying. This is messed up. By the way, Darla is behind him on the couch. That's why you can't see her. She's there in all her glory. Everything's fine. I'll just say that. I don't want this to be one of those stories where I take forever telling it like I always do, and then nothing happens. So I'll just go to the ending. Obviously, Bruce is fine, but man, oh God! So yesterday was a day to take both Darla and Bruce to the vet. I know this is going to be a big one in terms of money. By the way, the vet, Dr. Josh, he goes, okay, do you have pet insurance on Darla? I said, no. He goes, you must. Because the way this works is when you try to get pet insurance, they petition us for the history. And if a pet has had any whatever, it reduces your coverage. That's why it's harder for people who get pet insurance for the animal midlife. He goes, but there's nothing wrong with your dog. Your dog's only been alive for 8 weeks. So get the pet insurance right now. I go, all right, I will. So word of advice from Dr. Josh. So that's very cool. And everything's perfect with her. There's not an issue in the world. Bruce, he's due for all these vaccinations. And Bordetella, I don't know how to say it, leptospirosis, all sorts of shit. And then they go, do you want to, and you want to get some of those pills for the heartworm? And I go, no, let's, can we do that shart? Jesus, what the fuck? Shot. Shart. That's something entirely different that I do a few times a year. Shart. What the fuck happened there? A shot called Heart Pro, where they put they shoot the dog with a shot, and it doesn't need any type of heartworm medication for a full year. It's really easy because, sometimes you forget to give them the little pill. And they go, yeah, if that's what you want. I go, well, whatever. That's easiest, right? Yeah, it is. So we get all the stuff taken care of, and they take Darla. They actually said, okay, part of the checkup for Darla is we do do this, that, the other. Everything's fine. We're gonna get a trim her little nails, and then she has to be passed around every single employee at the vet because of the squish. You gotta pet her and love her up. Poor Bruce is like, yeah, whatever. So they do that. Bruce gets taken care of. It's time to leave. I'm walking out. We go to use. Bruce wants to go potty, so I wander over, and he pukes like hardcore. Like, what? And by the way, they had said to me, they go, all right, you can leave in a few minutes. We're just finishing the observation window to see if there is an allergic reaction to the Heart Pro shot. So, I get Bruce, I walk him out, he pukes, and right away I think, okay, we're just out of the window, but he's having an allergic reaction. This is not great. Then he takes 5 more steps, barfs again. I'm like, holy shit, and he's foaming at the mouth. He's looking at me like, what the fuck have you done to me, you asshole? Poor little guy. So I go back in. I go, hey, this isn't great. And they come out and they take him. And just before that, he pukes again and again. He's puked 4 times in 4 minutes. And then he's back there for extended time. And I'm sitting in the waiting room. 3 weeks removed from Daisy. And I'm like, motherfuck, am I going to be cremating another pet here? What the fuck is going on? I wasn't 100% sure what was going on. If it was an allergic reaction. I mean, I didn't know. I just assumed. Dr. Josh comes out, and he looks at me, and he kind of smiles. He goes, it's an allergic reaction. I go, oh, okay, so what are you doing? He goes, well, I gave him a steroid and shot a shot of a steroid to counter the effects, and also he's too far gone in the reaction for just a Benadryl, so I gave him a super-powered Benadryl shot. And so that's going to, because immediately, I guess, he got back there and he started rubbing his face on the ground. His face is breaking out in hives. It was swelling. His feet, everything was breaking out in hives. He's itching all over. So then the concern is throat swelling on a short-faced, on a smush-faced dog like that. They already have a hard time breathing when they're just sleeping, for fuck's sake, sometimes. So they're concerned about that, so they got to watch him for like extended time to make sure he's okay, as the counter-effective medications work their way through his system. And oh fuck, tell you what, that was touch and go for me. It wasn't on their end. I'm sure they've seen this many times, but Dr. Josh comes out and he goes, well, he's allergic. Another thing, so you don't have to worry about it for a year, but we won't do that again. We don't want that to happen. So, holy shit. Thank you, Kabooby69, for subscribing. Man, but for a while, I had that sinking feeling that this was going to go terribly. But it worked out, thank God. Well, while that was going on, everybody's in love with Darla. She's on my lap, asleep. And this little child comes in. I don't know if she was with a worker or something like that. She's probably like 6 or 5. And she comes walking up to me, and she's asked me if she can pet the puppy. And I go, sure. And so, little kid, and but getting way too close, though. She's like almost laying on me at this point. And I wiggle out of that, and I just set the dog down. And then she just doesn't even pay attention to that, and she's just loving the dog up. And I'm like getting away because it was just, she was in my space, and it was funky, and I felt like a GD creep, frankly. And I said, I got to get the fuck out of here. So I put the dog down and moved away, like several feet away. And she picks the dog up. She's loving on the dog, and it's great. So, but I was like, kid, stranger danger. Someone needs to, maybe she does have the stranger danger, but the puppy overpowered the stranger danger. The adorable bulldog puppy could probably do that. But this was, holy shit. I had to get the hell out of there. But tell you what, if there's ever a time that I want to make my mark in human trafficking, in the human trafficking industry, I'm starting by getting a bulldog puppy. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And there's a good chance that I will be successful because of the bulldog puppy. Everybody comes walking. I could traffic an old man with a bulldog puppy. And anybody, I could just, all I got to do is have the bulldog puppy. They come up, they go, oh, hey, I don't know you. You could be a trained killer, but I love your bulldog puppy. Can I? Sure. Okay. And then they pick up the puppy. They turn around. I bash him over the head as hard as I can and drag him into the van, tie him up, and sell them. They become slaves, and, for the investment of the puppy, I pick up the puppy, you reuse the puppy. You can constantly reuse the puppy. Get more people. And in a week, I'm going to be the #1 human trafficker in the world because of the bulldog puppy. Unbelievable. See, Maureen, she gets it. She would do the same thing. She says, come see the puppy in my van. Radio Voice Linda says, where's the disclaimer? This is all fiction. Well, of course it's all fiction. I said if I were ever to go down the road of being a trafficker, that's the way. I would never dream of doing that, but that's what I would do, you know? Kenny says, reuse the puppy. Words I didn't expect to hear this morning. Well, no, the puppy would be a tool. You know how, like, people in sales, they might have their, a copy of Zig Ziglar's book in their briefcase, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You know, if I'm a trafficker, I don't need the book. I just need the puppy. And reuse it over and over again. And be successful every time. Maureen says until the puppy outgrows its cuteness. Oh, yeah. So in a matter of weeks, then the puppy is done. So you then need a new puppy. And so you're when you go to the person you got the first puppy, yeah, I need a new puppy. Well, I just sold you a puppy. So, yeah, but it's not a puppy anymore. I need a puppy. Hey, are you running a puppy mill? No, I'm trafficking people. Oh, okay. It's the key to successful trafficking, in my opinion, is a English bulldog puppy. I think any puppy will do, but if you want to get the most people, you must go with the cutest. And I think the French and English bulldogs may be the cutest puppies of all time. I'm partial to them. Also, what do you call it? Golden Retriever or the yellow lab. Those are amazingly cute, or any type of lab. None of those fucking doodle dogs. I love the neighbors who have doodles, but I really think that the doodles are overrated. No offense, Ashley. I think there's some overrating going on in the doodle world. You know? Linda says a corgi puppy would also be effective for human trafficking. Beagles, those are great for human trafficking. Basset hounds. It's pretty screwed up that even popped in my brain. What the hell is wrong with me? Well, anyway. That was my day yesterday. I was there for like 3 hours. Hang on, I got to finish this. Okay. Thank you for joining me today in the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. Baldwin Ace Hardware, a beacon of DIY awesomeness in the Northland. Thank you for following the show on Twitch. It happens live on Twitch. The show happens live on Twitch every day at about the same time. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Now, the entire show does not appear on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm giving you just a fraction of it, trying to encourage you to go to Twitch and follow the show there. I haven't heard of it. I don't know what to do. This is so simple. Would you just shut up for a minute and listen to me? The full show on your desktop, laptop, whatever. Go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live and just hit follow. That's all you got to do. Or on your mobile device, just download the Twitch app and then search all one word, Eric Zane Live. There I am. Follow. It lets you know every time I start doing a show. Give yourself a username. You can contribute on the chat. Become a regular, and off you go. You can also subscribe if you choose. Subscribing gets you access, less access to commercials. If you are subscribed, no commercials fly in at inopportune times during the video live stream. So all there for you. Or don't. I don't care. This is all free. When you subscribe, though, subscribe with your Amazon Prime account. Link up your Amazon Prime account first and then subscribe. You're like, you're using all sorts of words that I don't know. Essentially, you'll figure it out. It's quite simple. If you just kind of hit things and click on them and look around and have a good time, that's how it is on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. You can also send me an email if you want to chat, Eric@ericzaneshow.com on the Shoreliners striping inbox. Shoreliners, these are the guys who will stripe the parking lot and make it look spiffy. Thank you very much. And as always, when this show is done, I take the audio and I publish the audio podcast, where the lion's share of people who consume my show get it on the audio podcast. Whatever platform you like, just search Eric Zane Show. There it is. Download, subscribe, rate, and review. Off you go. Thank you. Stand by. Oh. So I will send you on your way. Facebook,